Hello, my name is Mark Pierce, and I'm the author of the historical novel 420 Blackbirds, Battles of Christmas Tides. Now, this is a writing that deals with bringing forth facts, the why and wherefore of what has been our country's legacy in regards to how we treat one another. And it was based on historical facts that have in some point been fictionalized for dramatic effect. But the the overall principle of the novel remains intact, with being a look at a reality that a reader would expect. Historical novels have been one of my favorite sources of my personal literature that I enjoy reading and have for years. My father brought this idea to me when I was beginning my undergraduate studies at the university, and he explained to me what the document meant that he had classified and received and given to me. He explained what occurred to cause the order to come about. And what I did was to go back and connect that incident with social unrest that had been occurring in the United States, and giving a background as to how that occurred. So it involves the story of two brothers that that go into the United States Army as a way to move out of the poverty of the South, where they're from, and they have a conflict between them, somewhat of a Romulus Remus antagonism between the two of them. One is very impulsive and assertive, overly assertive, and the other is a measured thinker and thoughtful and empathetic. And they both have a different take on how they see themselves fitting into the military service. I think that this has a relative storyline associated with present um, our present witnessing of fascism reviving around the world and in America. I know that my father, who would have been 102 this year, took the the job that was asked for them to do in fighting the Nazis as one that was necessary, to keeping our democracy sound. And this is what we are seeing being discarded out of fear, of diversity, out of fear for equity, out of fear of inclusion, because there are people that believe that they will will not have the existence that they want, that they expect. So this book follows a 40-year timeline as far as what happened to this family, all the way from the war to the 1980s, early 1980s. I think it's I I think it's a good read. I think that you would enjoy it. For those who have relatives that have had military experience, they might find it a worthwhile read. And I see this as being my first novel. I have another one in mind, and I'll be able to tell you more about that once I have that written. Uh, it took a long time for me to write this book. I just spent a lot of time trying to piece it together in a way that was true to its message and true to storytelling. So that's what I have to say about this. I'd like to thank Proile Publishing for their revisions to bring the novel in its second rendition, and I find that to have been pleasing relationship that affected a good outcome. And I believe that that there will be those that will find the tale to be an engrossing one. So, not to be too long-winded, I uh, I appreciate you hearing me out. I hope that you will go ahead and go on site and sample some of the book, see what it's about, and purchase. It's in Kindle, it's in paperback, and it is in hardcover. So, with that, I thank you for your time and hearing me out, and hope you enjoy 4 and 20 Blackbirds, The Battle of Christmas Ties.